here we are living, quote unquote, an American dream. Like, we drive race cars for a living because of what our families did before us. There's not a whole lot of racing going on in Cuba.
Not at all, not at all.
So what'd you race in Florida?
Up until ARCA and Daytona, I never really raced a full-body stock car in Florida, only a go-kart and a legend car. Obviously, I knew about NASCAR. They came to Miami once a year. In searching for the ladder ranks,
What's up?
I found legend cars, and in doing that, I found Rev Racing. 2017, I applied to the diversity program, started with them in legend cars.
I just ordered food. What's up, motherfuckers and party people?
Running full-bodied stock cars and going to the Arch Menard series. What was that like for your family?
I was supposed to work tonight, but, well, I was for a little bit, and I was working for a little bit, but then around 6:30, I went home not feeling well. Feeling a little better, but still just not great, but maybe some racing will make me feel better. And if my boss is watching this, no, I did not leave work just to fucking just to watch this. I left work because I actually wasn't feeling well, and like just because I'm not feeling well doesn't mean I don't have things I still like to do, you know. My AC.
To support you, what was that like?
It was pretty cool, you know.
Pretty cool. It's Mario Andretti.
Really cool, really cool. It was a full experience, and I got to know him on a personal level, and, you know, just pick his brain about racing. Yeah, it was an amazing experience.
It was awesome. I was super jealous. So we're going to race at Charlotte this weekend. Racing on Memorial Day, I know has to be special for you.
Knowing where our family comes from, you know, the certain liberties we have here, and sometimes we might take for granted. You know, it's definitely a weekend to, you know, remember our freedom, and who gives that to us.
A great interview there. Very cool to learn more about both Nick Sanchez and Eric Almirola. Thanks to Eric for doing that for us. So we've talked about Nick a lot throughout the course of the season. What has impressed you the most about him so far in his rookie campaign?
Well, to me, I watched Nick, and he's just a natural. You know, some guys just have it, and he's has it. You know, watched him to start of the year, ran really good at Atlanta, almost won at Texas, and I think what we've seen the last few weeks is the rookie.
So I hope we can have a good race tonight. This race is about to start here in about 25 minutes. That's when the green flag will drop.
In certain situations, and at the same time, he's running really
Still haven't, I've given up on it, but the Kurt car still not fixed. I mean, it's still, like, still an item, you know? Like, I'm not, like, completely, like, I could still put this up to display. Like,
runs up front, gets crashed coming to the checker pretty much, almost there, and when you're that
pretty
close
cool.
to win, everybody's eyes turn and they look at you and say, man, what's he capable of? And I think he's right on that cusp of breaking through, but you're right, he's got to clean up some things.
We will keep an eye, no doubt, on Nick Sanchez potentially for the win tonight, and we're getting closer and closer to racing out at Charlotte Motor Speedway. You see the crews out on pit road, a little over 13 minutes to the command. It's getting dark, and I heard a little chilly out there. We'll race after this.
No, it's not your usual, but cereal's tasty with Calfia almond.
Oh, looks yummy, creamy, delicious. See, people see me and think, oh, he only eats cookies. But
he only eats cookies.
Multifaceted individual, we try new things.
Guess we should start calling you Cereal Monster. Or that was just a joke.
Hopefully my food gets here before the green flag.
There were two guys. Both guys drove to work. Neither guy wore their seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. Both guys drove home from work. One guy wore his seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. One guy didn't.
Prices keep going up, but Experian is here to help you save on personal loans, credit cards, or car insurance.
Experian helped me save over $1,400 a year on car insurance.
Start saving now, free at Experian.com or get the app now.
How do we decide what hotel to book? Fear not, I got you. Choice Hotels has a hotel for every type of stay. Like a comfort with the kiddos. Spacious. That's what they all said. Stay twice and get a $50 gift card when you book direct at choicehotels.com.
Starbucks Double Shot Energy Drink. Focus to do you. What gives you energy?
What's the job? Destroying the nuclear power plant. Cover's blood. We have to get to Kandahar. This is my life in your hands. Get down. Kandahar, rated R. Now play.
Everybody hates the taking off and putting on your shoes nightmare at the airport. But now, there's an easier way. New hands-free Skechers slip-ins. With these Skechers slip-ins, you just step in and go without bending down or looking for a place to sit. Try new
I ordered Popeyes because I want Popeyes.
Whenever you're hungry, there's a deal on the Subway app. About 1 foot long, get 150% off in the Subway app today. Now that's a deal worth celebrating. Man, what are you doing? Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
Memorial Day weekend on Fox. We let freedom ring with the thunder of horsepower. 600 miles of high speed. The Coca-Cola 600, Sunday on Fox.
Just a glorious night. Folks always put on quite a race here at Charlotte.
Well, that will certainly get you pumped up for Charlotte in a big way. And Chase Purdy, he looks ready to go. Starting 13th, the Cowboys Motorsports driver, they're still chasing 100 wins for Mr. Brownie Bush. Maybe it will be tonight. What about this other driver, Christian Eckes, two-time winner on the year already?
Yeah, this driver here, he's got 2 wins, but he also has a lot of finishes outside the top 15. Todd, you told me earlier, feast or famine for this young driver.
An average finish of 20th outside those 2 wins.
All right, he's starting 6th tonight. In time now for our race picks, who we believe can get it done at the home track out at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I get to go first today, guys. It's exciting. I'm going with the driver you talked about briefly, and it's Corey Heim. He's been really strong throughout the course of the season. I think Corey gets it done out at Charlotte. Todd, what say you?
Well, I like Ty Majeski.
There he is, Mr.
He's
Second or whatever.
Every week. You bet against him. Eventually, he's got to win
That's
this
true.
race.
That's true. Trevor?
I guess I got to finish out the trifecta we've all been talking about. We can't leave Zane Smith out of this battle here. He's in the championship battle. I want to remind you guys, he also started 14th in Texas when he was battling Nick Sanchez for that win. 14th starting position tonight.
There you go. He picked the winner last time, so we'll see. All right, for Todd, Trevor, myself, that does it for us here on Race Day. Time to go Truck Series racing at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And for that, we say hello to Adam Alexander.
Thank you, Caitlin. Tonight, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series wraps its run to the Carolinas. It's the North Carolina Education Lottery 200, the 21st time the tailgaters have raced at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's give you some drivers to watch tonight. Grant Enfinger, last time we went racing at 1.5 miles, he got it done at Kansas. He was second here 1 year ago. Starting up front in third, the man that's been so good in 2023, Corey Heim, won at Martinsville. Yep, keep an eye on that 11 tonight. Front row, Ty Majeski, looking for his first win of the season, and a victory for him tonight would give
Yay, my food's on the way.
trophy in NASCAR's backyard. And on the pole, for the first time in his career, Tanner Gray. Will his star shine tonight? It's a cool night at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's time to heat it up. Let's go trackside for pre-race ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as you are able and remove your hats as the Concord Police Department Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer tonight's invocation, please welcome United States Air Force Veteran Staff Sergeant Donnie Floyd.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, as we take this moment to pause, we thank you for your goodness and your favor and your mercy and grace over this place. We thank you for a beautiful night. We thank you for your redemptive plan to save us. God, your word tells us to not be anxious about anything, but bring our requests to you. So tonight, on behalf of these people, I ask God for your safety over this event tonight. I pray, God, Lord, for the safety of these drivers, these pit crews, these officials, and all these fans here, that we would have a great race and a safe race tonight. In this Memorial Day weekend, God, we take time to pause and remember all the families that have lost loved ones, that have stood and sacrificed their lives for the freedoms of this great America. We thank you for their sacrifice. We thank you for our freedoms, that we can do this, that we can race tonight, that we can love each other tonight, that we can worship you tonight. And so, God, we just pray for your extended mercy and grace. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
A fucking
Here
man.
to perform our national anthem. Please welcome singer-songwriter from Concord, North Carolina, Brittany Lee Pasquale.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare of
Let's go.
It's Memorial Day weekend, Sunday. It's the Coca-Cola 600, a crown jewel in NASCAR. Every driver.
All right, my food's almost here.
I'm with a couple of drivers that have gotten it done. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Adam Alexander with Michael Waltrip and Phil Parsons. Michael, tell me.
I'm gonna wait 1 minute, and then I'll go get my food.
It's a wonderful night. I love the Charlotte Motor Speedway, getting it done in the All-Star race, driving for the Wood Brothers. It meant more to me to go to Victory Lane at this racetrack than anywhere I'd ever been before. Your family are here. Your friends are here. You said it. This is NASCAR's backyard, and the teams are mostly all located here. So that means all the fans of the team, guys and girls that work there, family members, they're all there taking the checkered flag at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And that 1996 All-Star race is something that I'll live with me forever. I'm really thankful for these memories, having my big brother there. But I'm telling you what, this win could take more significance. You win the next 3 in a row, you're going to win $500,000. It's NASCAR's Craftsman Truck Series Triple Truck Challenge. That's fun to say, too, by the way. It's going to be a lot of fun to cover this race tonight. Phil, the big picture is the playoffs are looming.
You're exactly right. Only 6 races left in the regular season, and some guys right now are in great shape. We've had 5 winners already that are locked into the playoffs, but everyone below that can be a little bit tenuous. You see Ty Majeski's been so good, really comfortable there. He qualified second, had a great qualifying there on the front row, but see Ben Rose, he's pretty comfortable too, right, 53, and he probably needs a good run, but he started back in the 19th position. Matt Crafton right there in 8th, he's pretty comfortable, needs a good run here. Didn't qualify very well, Michael, only 24th quickest, so these guys needing a good run with only 6 races to go before our playoffs start, have them got themselves in a hole.
The pace is picking up in the Craftsman Truck Series. Our next step comes tonight. We've said it.
All right, I'll be back.
Racing in NASCAR's backyard. It will be aggressive. It will be fun. We've got it all for you. Coming up next, we're live on FS1.
How'd you know to turn out into losing there?
We should probably drink these fast.
Ashley's Memorial Day mattress sale is going on now. Right now you can save on new mattress arrivals like the Temper Breeze and Purple Premium Collection. Plus pay 0% interest for 72 months. Visit your local Ashley store or ashley.com for better sleep and savings.
After Advil,
Back to work.
What about your neck?
It's good to go.
Before Advil. Advil Dual Action fights pain two ways. Advil targets pain at the source. Acetaminophen blocks pain signals. Advil Dual Action.
Time to slip in. Alrighty up. Get this paper. Looking good, dog.
He's new. How do you do all this stuff?
Skechers, baby. Shoes made for all walks of life.
This is Sonoma. This is what the drivers will see. And this is what you'll see. Drivers, you. Drivers, you.
It just got really interesting in Sonoma.
And this is what everyone came to see. Get your tickets now at SonomaRaceway.com.
Summer starts here at Burdick Toyota, where you can get 4.99 up to 60 months financing on your new 2023 Toyota RAV4 or new 23 Highlander. Summer starts here at Burdick Toyota in Cicero.
When weight kept them down, science helped them soar. When morning kisses turned sour, science made them sweet. When itching kept them up, science helped them rest easy. When the world gave them setbacks, science gave them bounce backs. And when your vet delivered life-altering news, science delivered life-changing nutrition. Hill's Prescription Diet. Science did that.
Summer starts here at Burdick Toyota, where you can check out all the Toyota tough trucks available. Then get 4.99 up to 60 months financing on a new 23 Toyota Tacoma at Burdick Toyota. Shop BurdickToyota.com.
Charlotte, the Queen City. The Truck Series returns for a Friday night showdown on NASCAR's home turf.
There's no place like home.
Our license plate spoilers in North Wilkesboro. Tonight, the regulars look to reign supreme. This will be no easy task. The place is so rough. It's a test of skill and determination. A looming battle awaits, and a coveted ticket to the playoffs is up for grabs. A full field of contenders for the throne, but only one can wear the crown. The Truck Series starts now on FS1.
Great night with the green flag in the air, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Charlotte Motor Speedway, the 11th time we've raced in 2023. And how about this? In the first 10 races of the campaign, we've had 8 different winners from 8 different organizations. Safe to say parity has been the name of the game. Will the trend continue tonight? Well, with a guy on the pole that's not only never won, he had never started up front before today. I'd say there's a really good shot for another new winner tonight. Time to fire the engines. Let's go trackside.
And now, race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome North Carolina Education Lottery Lucky Rewards winner, Mike Beach. Drivers, start your engines!
Time to roll. It's Charlotte. It's our North Carolina Education Lottery 200 starting grid. You saw front row, Tanner Gray, Ty Majeski. Row 2, Corey Heim and Raja Carew.
Stuart Priest in quite a role lately. Some good performance for that 52 truck. There's Christian Eckes.
Impressive run for Bailey Curry. Dean Thompson just coming off the racetrack with a runner-up finish in the ARCA Series.
What about David Golden back, starting inside the top 10? Let's see if we can hop on the front row and talk to Tanner Gray. Hey, Tanner Gray, it's Michael Waltrip and the Fox team. Do you copy?
Yep, I got you guys.
Man, it must feel so good. Charlotte Motor Speedway are on the pole. Nothing out that windshield but racetrack ahead. How do you feel about your truck in the long run to go racing tonight?
Yeah, it's obviously really cool to get a pole here in Charlotte. Everybody from Tricon been working really hard, so obviously really excited about that. Kind of a long race to go tonight, so just gotta focus and execute. Try to do all we can do to stay out front, but not really sure what to expect on the long run. We didn't get to make a ton of laps in practice. Had a little bit of an engine issue, but I know Jeremy Donnelly and everybody on the 15 team's done a good job making adjustments to get us settled in.
Well, it's going to be a great race. I know that. It's always special at Charlotte, and your team owner, David Gillen, he's out there with you. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's really cool to have him. He hasn't run in a couple of years, and last time we raced together, he didn't get to finish. So it's awesome to have him come back and run some races, and you know, we're always going to him throughout the week and kind of bouncing ideas off him. So we'll see if he can practice what he preaches.
All right, buddy. We'll let you go. Have a great race. It's a great weekend. A weekend to remember.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
When you look at the winners here, it's a who's who. If Tanner could get on that list tonight, it would be huge. You've heard from Michael, Phil, and me. Now time to say hello to our pit reporters, Amanda Busick, Jamie Howe. Good evening, ladies.
Good evening, Adam. I'm going to talk about Corey Heim. He is on a streak he has no experience with. That is 4 consecutive top 10 finishes, and he's now the regular season point leader. But when he got out of the truck after qualifying, there was a visible sigh of relief. He said that there is nowhere on the schedule that stresses him out like here at Charlotte. He raced here twice in ARCA, and despite being the runner-up finish in both, he said getting there was a challenge. This is his first time here behind the wheel of this truck. Now that he knows that he has speed, he's starting third. He said, I can just relax. I can breathe. All I have to do now is go out and race. Amanda? There have been 8 different winners so far this season already, and when I asked Stuart Friesen if he could be number 9, he simply said, why not? And when you look at Stuart's recent visits to Charlotte, in the last 5 times here, he's finished in the top 10 4 times, with a 3rd place finish in 2019. But go back to qualifying, Stuart had a little brush with the wall, only a little minor body damage there. He will start 5th on track. So guys, why not? Can Stuart be number 9 here tonight?
Heck yeah. I guarantee you can. He knows how to hang it out, and that's what you have to do here in Charlottesville. These guys are going to be right out next to the fence, down on the apron, racing all over this track. If Friesen makes the playoffs, no doubt the turning point is going to be Kansas. Made some changes within that organization, as we've talked about. Amanda talked about where they've been recently, and now here they are in a position to go out, get it done, move themselves into the postseason. I talked about this track and how crazy it is. Let's look at the Craftsman track description here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Sounds pretty benign, right? 1.5 miles, 24 degrees of banking and turns. Far from it. A lot of character on this racetrack. We talked about that last week at North Wilkesboro. We're going to have the same thing here. Trucks bouncing all over this racetrack. The exit of turn 4 really tightens up on these guys. Stewart found that out in qualifying when he got against the wall. So we're going to see a little bit of everything tonight, Adam.
Let's take a look at our race analysis. You see this race is 134 laps, 200 miles. Our stages are 30-30, and the final stage 74 laps. These teams will have 3 sets of tires laying on pit road for their use. You see our pit window somewhere between 50 and 55 laps, which means we will have a pit stop in that final stage.
Would there be some strategy around that pit stop? We should go get those tires, because we saw a lot of fall off in that practice session. As the tires wore, speed slowed down.
Let's check out those onboard cameras we've got for tonight, Michael.
Let's all go into Ben Rose, number 99. He's going to wear our driver's eye camera. Check that out. Man, that's so beautiful. This is exactly what it feels like behind the wheels of one of these trucks. Ben starting back in the 19th position, so he's got a lot of work to do.
We're also going to ride along with Daniel Dye. This is the Race to Stop Suicide Chevrolet for GMS Racing. Daniel will be starting from the 18th spot. Had a top 3 finish here last year in our Menard Series.
Look at that tachometer. That's a beautiful view of the inside of that truck. What it's all about.
I asked our reigning champ earlier today, Zane Smith, what do you know about racing on 1.5 miles? He said, I love them all. But in particular, Charlotte, this place is special.
My A1C was up here. Now it's down with Rebelsis.
His A1C?
It's down with Rebelsis.
My doctor told me Rebelsis lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill.
And that people taking Rebelsis lost more weight. I got to my A1C goal and lost some weight too.
Rybelsus isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rybelsus if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer, or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if allergic to it. Stop Rybelsus and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rybelsus with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
You may pay as little as $10 per prescription.
It's orientation day. Welcome to the team.
Who wants to race? I like this team.
Be part of something greater. Toyota. Let's go places.
We got the house!
Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to your new home, across town or across the country. Pods, your personal moving and storage team.
We're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick, the Quicker Picker Upper. One sheet of Bounty is all you need, and Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the Quicker Picker Upper.
We lost part of our forest to fire several years ago. We decided to stay and help it recover. People who have heavy machinery have the opportunity to reach out and help their neighbors for common good.
It says this one was a classic chicken sandwich, but it tastes spicy.
So you serve up DiGiorno fully stuffed crust pizza. Because
Yeah,
pizza
I
with an
see some of the
extra layer
spicy
of
sauce
cheese
on it.
Edge to edge throughout the entire crust always hits the spot. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
It's been a busy time for the Craftsman Truck Series this weekend, racing for a 4th consecutive week. But at least lately, the games have been close to home.
Yeah, at least a couple hours from home. Darlington being about a couple hours from Charlotte. We traded our little front plane for a pickup truck. Run around
That's all we needed. That's all we needed. Just running around the Carolinas. What great venues, though. How about these 3 racetracks? Darlington, North Wilkesboro, Charlotte. If you're a NASCAR fan, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
2 weeks ago, throwback at Darlington. It was like we were back in time. Last Saturday at North Wilkesboro, and this weekend, one of the greatest of the year.
We went back in time about 3 weeks ago, and we're still living that life, and it's so great.
And how about Charlotte? We talk about Darlington. Charlotte is the newest of the bunch, and it was built in 1960.
Well, guys, this is a special night. About 40 years ago, our colleague, Phil Parsons, got behind the mic alongside Ken Squire to call the World 600. 40 years later, NASCAR Xfinity wins, Cup wins, and Phil is still kicking. The best thing about Phil, I think, is the fact that you put up with me every week. You deserve an attaboy just for that. But what a career. Congratulations. That's a beautiful picture.
I appreciate that. I'm surprised we had color back then. That's so long ago.
I just can't believe if we did a side-by-side of that night and tonight, your hair is still golden and looking good. You know that?
Yeah, you've got the information. You do your homework. You're down in the garage. You're a real asset to this team.
I appreciate that, buddy. Glad to be here.
40 years. How about that?
How many years doing the Truck Series?
Since 2001, full-time.
How about that?
Yeah. I joined in 07?
Full-time. Probably before that,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So we've been around a while.
Yeah. 15, 16, 17 years.
And we had a great week this week. We got to hang out with a bunch of the truck drivers down the road here and had lunch and enjoyed sharing stories with those guys. This is a fun camaraderie that we at Fox have with these truckers.
Raja Carew starting 4th tonight, his career best qualifying.
All right, getting ready to go.
Good work all day today, man. 134 laps. Solid. Good, guys. I know you guys been working hard. Been working hard at it. We're going to keep getting better, making progress, making momentum. Have fun on that button.
And Adam, watch this start. This is very intense. I know it's the first lap, but they're going to be 2 and 3 wide, trying to run wide open through the first couple of corners. This will be close to a mess.
A lot cooler than when they practiced as well.
Look at the fans on their feet. Let's go.
Tanner Gray, 1 to pole, takes the inside lane. Garage open at 8:30 this morning. It's been a long day, but it's worth the wait. Craftsman Truck Series racing at Charlotte. Off we go.
Quarter, bumper, here we
pushed by the 11 of Corey Hine.
Took up on the outside, though. Majeski got that run off, too, and is going to get on the outside of Hyman. That's the preferred lane when you're side by side. It's so hard to hold the bottom.
Raja Caruth had a big run coming to that outside lane as well.
Contact. Looked like Friesen got into the 19 of Eckes.
That's a nice save by the 19 Eckes.
And this is so difficult. I know it's a straightaway, but they're all over the place.
David Yolen into 1. Dean Thompson, who ran the ARCA race, is into 5. What a mess off the corner.
Look at Jack Wood.
Great move to the outside of Friesen.
That was so fun to watch that young man do. See Tanner out front? This is the first lap he's ever led here. What a great start for the 15 truck. He let him cross the street. At the drag strip a couple of times.
Good battle for second. Outside, Majeski. Inside, Corey Hine.
Just listen. It's so difficult to do what Corey's doing. You lose your aerodynamics.
Oh, someone's got smoke. 46.
Monty Williams. That's so sad to have something go away so quickly. He's made it to pit road. If you watch this battle continue.
Hine jumps up to that second spot and looking for lead. Peeking outside of the 15 of Tanner Gray.
We haven't talked a whole lot about there's some resin, some traction compound that's been put down in lane 2. In lane 3, we saw the ARCA and ARCS cars start to get up there and use it. I found Corey Hine said, I'm going to take the bottom with no traction compound and see if I can grab this lead.
He had a strong move through the center of the corner, but Tanner's able to rally up top, get a big push from Ty Majeski, hold that lead.
42, Carson Hocevar. Outside of him, Zane Smith. Those two drivers combined for 3 wins this year as Corey Hine's able to slide by and take the top spot from Tanner Gray.
You know what it is, Adam? It's halftime.
Indeed it is. Oh, near contact for
Oh man, they're making contact already. Wow, how did he save that? Ty Majeski, great save.
So difficult to run that bottom lane, and Ty Majeski about had a night-ending spin. So why didn't he just turn away from him? He was doing all he could do just to control that truck. He couldn't get away from him.
Walls back to 5th.
Great battle for the lead. Great battle all throughout the top 5. Dean Thompson just finished the ARCA race in second position. Had a great run in the ARCA race. And look at him. What a strong qualifying effort he had. He's running right up front.
Remember Texas, how good he was at Texas on that mile and a half.
Watch this. The truck on the bottom is just going to get loose. Bottoms out a little bit up the hill, and then they get together. And I'm not sure either one of them ever let off. They just battle all the way off that corner, smoking the tires, and Majeski nearly had to get away from it. Great save. Wow. Looks like Raja Caruth maybe a little bit faster than Dean Thompson right now. He's going to go to the bottom. He probably saw what happened ahead of him. You think it affected him any? He said, I can make that pass. Let's see if he can.
These two drivers racing for 3rd. Thompson and Caruth both got their best career finish a couple of weeks ago at Darlington. Stuart Friesen around the outside for a position, passing Carson Hocevar.
Look at Friesen sideways in the exit of the turn. You know, you said something important. Best career finish at Darlington. That gives you a lot of confidence. That's the toughest racetrack we go to. You get it done there, you think you can get it done anywhere.
Dean Thompson thought he was going to get a little bit loose up off the corner. Had to get out of the throttle. Look at the push Raja's going to give Tanner Gray.
Great start tonight for Tri-Con. Tanner Gray second. After starting on the pole, Dean Thompson up there. David Gilman running 6th. The boss man is here. He is getting it done. What a start at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Craftsman Truck Series. Corey Hine is in charge.
Birmingham, New Orleans, followed by Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. Tomorrow on Fox and FS1.
The Chevy RS family of SUVs has it all. Whether you want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen on the Chevy Blazer, or extra peace of mind with Chevy Safety Assist standard on the 2023 Chevy family of SUVs. Take your pick. The choice is yours. 1.9% financing on select popular Chevy SUVs when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days. Find new loans at your local Chevy dealer.
first big silent sale of the year is here. The Memorial Day silent sale event is going on now.
Drivers Village and Burdick Family Dealerships have teamed up to offer you a fun, easy way to find your next ride. Shop when we're closed Sunday and Monday, then buy or lease Tuesday and Wednesday. Inventory is up. Get max trade-in values too.
It's the Memorial Day silent sale event going on now at all Burdick dealerships everywhere in Drivers Village.
Gordon's Search for a Food Star is a big hit, but a competitive charity event becomes a blowout. An all-new Gordon Ramsay's Food Star, Wednesday on Fox.
Starbucks Double Shot Energy Drink. Focus to do you. What gives you energy?
You demand the most out of your footwear, like safety toe protection, electrical hazard protection, waterproof oil and slip-resistant rubber outsoles, and Skechers air-cooled memory foam for all-day comfort. Keep dry, comfortable, and protected with Skechers footwear.
Oh, what a good time we will have. You can make it happen,
Voltaren, the joy of movement.
Ashley's Memorial Day sale is going on now. Get ready for summer with the biggest and best furniture deals. Take advantage of these must-have items now under $500 and get up to 50% off Spotlight deals. Plus, get 60-month special financing only at Ashley.
Just about halfway home, stage one for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. It is the North Carolina Education Lottery 200. We're at Charlotte Motor Speedway, where Corey Hahn is leading for the 5th time this season. Swept both stages, won at Martinsville. He's been outstanding, really, in the last couple of months. And whoa, well, we got stuff going on everywhere. That was Colby Howard with a wiggle and a save.
Didn't we tell you this was going to be action-packed? And we've seen so much contact and sideways trucks. And Haley Deegan trying to bump her way into the top 20. That's 21st.
Caught a glimpse of the two-truck of Nick Sanchez. Had to start in the back. Didn't even get a chance to qualify. Already up into the side of the top 20.
He's cut the field in half, plus 18 for Sanchez. He is our biggest mover of the night. Tyler Ankrum also started back there, did make a qualifying run. Ankrum did not. He's up 10 positions. There's Sanchez. Shouldn't be surprised at Sanchez. He's been outstanding as a rookie. But beyond that, go back to Texas Motor Speedway. He did qualify there, starts on a pole, leads 97% of the laps, and boy, he was wrecked later. He probably would already have a win under his belt, Jamie.
You see him tick off one more there as he makes that pass. Complete right around Matt Crafton. But is making these moves, it's something that he and his spotter, Derek Nealon, have been working on as the season has progressed. Remember, his debut, he was on pole back at Daytona. So he's had to work through this process. I talked to him on the grid. He said, I have to be patient. That's one of the things that he has learned as the season's gone on, is he hasn't been patient enough at times. He said, that's the only way I'm going to get up there. So far, it's paying off.
Plus 19 and 16 laps, I'm going to say.
That's really patient.
Patience a long time ago. I don't think he lied to Jamie. I don't think he had great intentions. Maybe he just felt like it is time to go.
They want to get up in a decent position prior to the end of the first stage, so it doesn't force them to do some alternative strategy. Jay Gray makes the move on Beckus.
There's Bailey Curry trying to go to work on our mile-and-a-half Kansas winner, Grant Enfinger. We thought Bailey would be someone to watch tonight, maybe poke his way up into the top 5, and he's having a good start to this race.
Yeah, this battle inside the top 15, battle for 12th.
It's kind of a sleeper. And you go back to his only start this year at Atlanta, finished inside the top 5, good qualifying effort earlier, and, oh, by the way, Ross Chastain driving this 41 in this race a year ago for Nice, and, well, he was able to get the victory lane.
This is another good story, Amanda. What a great start for Dean Thompson in that 5 truck.
Absolutely. And Steve was just telling him that he's running laps as fast as the leader. Told him that he needs to be smart and disciplined with the air. But when you hear that you're going as fast as the leader, how much of a carrot is that, guys?
All you want to hear. You want to make sure you're on pace with what's up ahead of you.
Just in front of him, Raja Karuk running second. His best running position ever in a Truck Series race. He's a half a second behind Corey Hahn, who leads at Charlotte.
Here and now, is when it matters most. Heavy damage. Not last month, or last week, or 48 laps ago when that bumper fell off. Here is where it must be left on the track. The anger, the hunger, the passion, and the drive to do whatever it takes to make it across that finish line first. Now is when the future is written in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Craftsman is back. And to celebrate our return to the NASCAR Truck Series, Craftsman is offering special discounts to fans. Because teams can count on Craftsman tools to get the job done. And now you can too. When you take advantage of the Craftsman deal of the race, you'll save on the tools that'll help you power through your projects. And this deal, well, it's going fast. So scan the QR code now to get the current deal of the race.
The deal of the race brought to you by Craftsman.
We love our new home,
Great neighborhood, big backyard.
but the lamps. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We saved a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Chevy Silverado factory lifted trucks. Where will they take you? With the capability of a 2-inch lift, the versatility of the available multi-flex tailgate, and the connection of a 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Chevy Silverado, taking adventure to a whole new level.
Saturday, it's baseball night in America on Fox. Rafael Devers leads the Red Sox as they take on rookie phenom Corbin Carroll and the Diamondbacks. Or it's an NL Central showdown as the Reds battle Dansby Swanson and the Cubs. It's baseball night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
We remember the men and women who serve this country and all they do to keep us safe and free.
Back in Charlotte, you missed nothing as we went side by side, and boy, are we glad we were side by side. Corey Heim still leading, but a whole lot going on behind him, including the rally for Carson Hocevar, who's now second.
Yeah, it's coming, isn't he? Fifth to second in 2 laps. I mean, we told you the action was going to be intense, and there you see Dean Thompson trying to make a move around Rajah. Rajah had a really fast truck through the middle of this stage, but he's starting to fade a bit. We went to commercial break, and I thought Rajah maybe make a run at Corey Heim for the lead. Now Rajah's back to the 4th spot. Carson Hocevar, the fastest truck on the track that lap as well. He sees leader Corey Heim just up ahead. Can he get to him before this stage ends? It's a big deal to get that playoff point, go win the stage. Remember how good Carson Hocevar was here last year, leading late in the race, trying to get win number 1. Set the ball to the wreck.
He was second here 2 years ago. Yeah. When it comes to racing at this place, really got it figured out.
Again, the fastest truck as they cross the finish line that last lap too. He's going to get there. Does he have time to make the pass? Tyler Hill's going to move up the hill, give him some room on the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to slow the momentum, isn't it? Yeah, on exit. He needed that room on exit. Tyler did absolutely nothing wrong. He was out of his way for sure.
3 laps to go, opening stage in Charlotte. Corey Heim took over the race lead 4 laps in. And he's been out front ever since. Tanner Gray started on the pole, led the first 3 laps. He's 7th right now.
Despite that problem on turn 4, look where Hocevar is, had him.
He went from 1.3 seconds when we were in the break to now 4/10, make it 3/10 of a second as they come to the start-finish line. 2 laps to go on stage.
Yeah, we can tell right now that 25, 30 laps is enough time for these tires to get some wear on them. For these trucks to start having to search around the racetrack for some more grip.
Corey Heim came in leading the regular season points. He's already got 3 stage wins this year, but if he's going to make it 4, he's got his work cut out for him.
Look at Carson just a little bit higher than Heim, trying to make sure he's got some clean air on the nose of that truck.
Went to second lane there, no gain, 3.5.
Carson Hocevar is racing really hard for this stage one here. Pretty good racing.
The final lap of our first 30-lap stint of the night. Corey Heim leads, Hocevar is second, Thompson, Carruth, Majeski in top 5.
Just trying to get in some fresh air.
Woo!
Air is Hocevar.
I think Heim had a little bobble there.
Can he make the pass? Final time, off turn 4, back to the green, white checker flag to end stage 1. Give it to the 11. Corey
All right, Corey Heim wins stage 1.
Carson Hocevar. For Heim, it's his 5th career stage win.
Hey,
And the 4th time he is
it's got a lot of mayo on it, but you want it?
Stage victories in 2023. Some really good stories in the top 10, but nobody had anything for Corey Heim, who leads 27 laps and gets it done.
I don't want it no more, so if you want it, it's yours. Otherwise, I'm going to throw
Around
it
here,
away.
we like to keep things simple and honest.
Sure do. That's why at Progressive we show you rates from other companies, even if they're lower than ours, so you can choose what's best for your family.
You're such a weird dog.
Used to be a hard
There
day's
you
work,
go.
but now with automotive Need me to help again?
So join us and taste why Progressive is the name people trust.
Sorry, are we talking about apples now or insurance?
Out here, you're more than just a landowner. You're a gardener, a landscaper, a hunter. Because you didn't settle for ordinary. Same goes for your equipment. Versatile, powerful, durable Kubota equipment. More goes into it, so you get more out of it.
If you have moderate to severe Crohn's disease, Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor that can deliver clinical remission and endoscopic improvement.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Control of Crohn's means everything to me. Ask your gastroenterologist about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Okay, show up to the party, it's Gorilla. With an itty bitty chance of having a good time. Volatile-wise and making impressions look like a exes.
For every purpose, for every path, for every soul, for every season, there's a Ram.
Now during the Ram Memorial Day sales event, get 10% below MSRP on the 2023 Ram 1500.
Sunday, Memorial Day weekend on Fox. It's the most patriotic day in racing, where the best in NASCAR let freedom ring. It's 600 miles of remembrance. Our coverage starts race day on FS1 at 4:30, over to Fox at 5:30, and you can watch it all unfold on the Fox Sports app. Practice qualifying for NASCAR's longest race of the year tomorrow evening on FS1, so we look forward to that.
Cool night here in Charlotte.
Yes, it is.
Particularly in this booth.
Pit stops ending stage 1. Here they are, Amanda.
Well, Dean Thompson's team just told him to stop a little bit short in his pit box for Zane
Sheena,
Smith, room for Zane Smith.
is mayo bad for dogs? I probably should have looked that up beforehand, but
Those tires on that car, and when it comes to Zane Smith, he's loose in the front, loose in the rear, and looking for lateral grip. As you see,
alright, it's not toxic, but it's definitely not a good choice to. So like she won't die, but it's not the best thing to give her. But it's all right.
Air pressure adjustment, top him off with fuel, and then send him for Corey Heim. Very similar story. They had Scott Vizzelli, the crew chief, kind of pull the caps off, change that air pressure just a little bit, not going to wait on fuel, beating everybody else off of pit lane.
Corey Heim, that #1 pit stall, after winning the pole last weekend at North Wilkesboro. He holds serve. So does Carson Hocevar. How about Zane Smith? 14th to 5th on track, +2 on pit road.
You're a
He's
good
third
girl.
prior to the choose. We're ready for stage 2 in Charlotte.
As someone living with type 2 diabetes, I want to keep it real and talk about some risks.
Sheena.
With type 2 diabetes, you have up to 4 times
Hey, why are
greater
you
risk
still
of
looking at me,
stroke,
bro?
heart attack, or death. Even at your A1C goal, you're still at risk, which if ignored could bring you here. May put you in one of those, or even worse. Too much? That's the point. Get real about your risks and do something about it. Talk to your healthcare provider about ways to lower your risk of stroke, heart attack, or death. Learn more at getrealaboutdiabetes.com.
The only thing I regret about my life is that I did what everyone else did at the time. I hired local talent. If I knew about Upwork, I would have hired actually talented people from all over the world, instead of talentless people from all over my house.
Grandpa! But
This is how we work now. And we're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. When you gotta get it done, one sheet is all you need. And Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less and get the job done with one. This burns. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
How do we still know so little about the ocean? It makes no sense.
Ooh, look, she's watching that video box.
How does she still have cable when Hulu plus Live TV has over 85 live channels plus access to Disney Plus and ESPN Plus?
Two-legged folks? They make no sense. Switch to Hulu plus Live TV. It makes sense. Hey, you guys talking about me?
Can she hear us? We got the house!
Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to
You
your
see the
new
paw.
home, across town
You
or
see the
across
paw.
the country. Pods, your personal moving and storage team.
Subway series is elevating your favorite sub. Why mess with the sweet onion teriyaki, Chuck? Man, this ain't messing. It's perfecting. The marinated chicken double cheese. Sweet and savory. Kind of like you and me, Chuck. Bye, babe. Try to refresh favorites at Subway today.
If the opening stage is any indication, we're in for a real treat tonight. All ready to go. Stage number 2, Craftsman Truck Series. Racing at Charlotte Motor Speedway. 11th race of the year, and as we do the choose, Carson Hocevar second takes the outside lane.
Hello, job there, Buzz. How fun to watch. Fun to drive. I told you we didn't have to worry about for qualifying. I was on that screen.
That's a great feeling, isn't it, Phil? You get in that truck and you start going forward and making the moves he was able to make. That's what it's all about. Big smile on your face when you're doing those types of things.
Yeah, qualified trucks, so nothing to worry about. We're going to be just fine. A couple of stories to pay off. Ty Majeski came back down pit road, fixed some damage, so he comes from the back. So does Raja Karut. Let's get an update there from Amanda.
And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we could be alone. I've been waiting for you, but you never come. Get in my head, I don't think it.
Just a little bit of a bad stop for them. Luckily, though, it happened early enough that they can now regain their focus and get back up to the front.
We know he's got a fast truck.
That's what I was going to say, Adam. That's what you want. We talked about it with Hocevar, but man, as the laps tick on, these guys get more and more aggressive. These starts and restarts are going to be crazy, guys.
Free pass went to Tyler Hill. All of it stage 2.
Great start by Hocevar. Nice push by the 15 of Tanner Gray.
Still on him and looking, eyeing down on the, oh, they're going to go 3 wide.
Dean Thompson getting with it in the 5. Here comes Stuart Freeze at 52. Let's just go 3 wide down to that straightaway.
Why not?
David Gillen back him up in the middle. So tight.
17, Taylor Gray. All 5 of those Tricon trucks finished top 10 in the opening stage.
Look how high some of these guys are running. This is why Charlotte so much fun as a driver. If you've got a faster truck, you just find a place to go where they are.
Hey, you were Romeo and you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said, stay away from Juliet. I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I've been waiting for you, but you never come. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yeah.
Love this driver's eye camera.
Yeah, I'm a Swiftie, motherfuckers.
Wait, gosh. Get to the top of the one. I think the wall, the outside wall, snuck up one bit right there. I think his truck is much improved over that first stage. How we ended stage one, these two are toe-to-toe again.
Took 25 laps for Hocevar to get there in stage one after his qualifying 12.
I just see a
He's
raindrop.
there now, and he's got plenty of time to work with 21 laps to go stage two. Also want to pay off Nick Sanchez. Didn't qualify earlier today. Phil, you told that story. Came to the back. Worked his way to 11th. At the end of the stage, they had a problem on pit road. Went back to 20th. He's 16th right now, driving for Rev Racing, the rookie.
This is some defensive
This is some great racing here.
right now.
It's going to be one of these two cars. I mean, these guys are
He's using up the
amazing.
racetrack and keeping his eye on where that 42 is running and doing a nice job right there through 3 and 4, pulling away a bit.
Looks like Hocevar lost a little ground there. He was about a quarter of a second slower that lap than Corey Heim was.
All you got to do is pan around. We can find side-by-side battles everywhere. Bailey Curry trying to hold off Chase Purdy. Haley Deegan driving up to these guys.
Racing alongside the yellow truck of Brennan.
Ooh!
Raja's going to jump to the inside of Haley. Remember, Raja had an issues. Jack broke down his pit stop, had to go back to the back after a second pit stop.
It's one thing to have a good truck when you have track position. When you can drive through the field against some really good competitors, that shows off exactly what kind of equipment you brought to the table tonight. Raja flexing some of that muscle there as a couple of veterans do battle. Stuart Freese at 52, the defending champ in the 38 is Zane Smith, and right behind him the youngster, 18-year-old Taylor Gray.
I think there's some grip up there at the top, don't you, Michael?
Yeah, dude, Phil, and I think Taylor Gray said, "Big brother, hold on, I'll be right there." Got a couple of shades of gray up there in that top 10.
Yeah, Gray was third in that ARCA race earlier, so that track time's got to help, right?
Absolutely, it does.
Carson's going to school
Man, they're
right
still
now.
just racing like it's the last lap. It's crazy, man. This is really entertaining.
Aerodynamically, it's just a challenge right now for Carson because he's running in the wake of that one truck, of the 11 and 9, meaning his truck isn't sticking as good as it is when he's alone.
How much is Heim in that rear view mirror here, Michael?
Well, the spotter is reporting to him every lap what's going on, but look where Carson's getting. He gets to the outside, he's going to make it work.
We don't have to look in the mirror here. He can look out the passenger side window. Because there he is. Carson Hocevar outside of Corey Heim. This is the battle for the lead halfway through stage 2 at Charlotte.
And I love that Hocevar gave him room. He could have pulled down on this side, got him.
Oh, some good stuff. It's still going.
Pass anyway.
Third leader of the night, Carson Hocevar. One season ago, Hocevar for the Charlotte led 57 laps, had his heart broken overtime. He's back in front here tonight.
Starbucks Double Shot Energy Drink. Focus to do you. What gives you energy?
What's your favorite part of a Kit Kat bar? The chocolate?
Nope. The inside.
The wafers?
No, the stuff in between the wafers.
Ah, the in-between stuff.
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. And try a bigger bite with Big Cat.
Here at Red Arena, we are trying to help people through equine therapy. Working with the veterans has been a very amazing experience. Our little motto that we always say is empowerment through horses. I love what I do. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
What do you guys think came first, the chicken or the baby back rib?
Baby back ribs.
Chicken tenders all the way.
Baby back ribs.
Chicken tenders.
Baby back ribs. Baby back ribs. Baby back.
Chicken tenders.
On second thought, it really depends which side of the buffet you start.
Memorial Day weekend on Fox. We let freedom ring with the thunder of horsepower. 600 miles of high speed. The Coca-Cola 600, Sunday on Fox.
When the future of humanity is on the line, a courageous crew of celebrities will go where none have gone before. No pressure.
When weight kept them down, science helped them soar.
Hello.
When morning kisses turned sour, science made them sweet. When itching kept them up, science helped them rest easy. When the world gave them setbacks, science gave them bounce backs. And when your vet delivered life-altering news, science delivered life-changing nutrition. Hill's Prescription Diet. Science did that.
Hundreds of SUVs and trucks this May. Where? Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Rows of Ram trucks and Jeeps galore. Time for you to score some savings.
It's Jeep season. Lease your planet-friendly powered 23 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe. Now $559 a month after big rebates and incentives.
Many vehicles, May savings. That's why it's time to shop Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram at Drivers Village. See why at BurdickDodgeChryslerJeep.com.
10 laps to go, stage 2. It's the North Carolina Education Lottery 200 for the Craftsman Truck Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Carson Hocevar is leading. Corey Heim is second. He's 2 seconds back. Let's get a report there, Jamie.
I was listening to Corey on the radio talking to his team, and he's telling them that he's really struggling right now. He said this truck is not stable. It's rolling all over the place. His crew chief Scott Sabdelli said, I need you just to find me whatever you can out there. Less than 10 laps to go in the stage. We're going to help you out when you come back in. We'll see what you can do out on the racetrack, too. So Corey's trying his best, but he's not happy.
You know, you're a couple adjustments away, though. If you do some air pressure, maybe make the right decisions, these things come alive in a hurry. They're really precise about their setup. The drivers are telling them it's just not getting through the corner like I need it to. And these engineers and crew chiefs go to work and figure out what they need to do to make that better.
Great 3-wide balance. Ground up clear the 23, Mac Craft in the 88. That's Bailey Curry, the 41. Chase Purdy in the 4. Ben Rhodes finished 17th or 18th in the first stage. He's running 8th or 7th right now.
Do you think that's one of those fine adjustments we talked about?
Absolutely. Makes a huge difference.
Look at this battle. I would call this a gaggle.
Yeah. And 2 of the trucks here faced problems at the end of stage 1. Came back down. We told the story of Raja Farouk. Same for the 98 of Ty Majeski. And now we flash inside the top 10. Sanchez has had a host of problems today. Comes from the back, drives to 11th. Issue on pit road, back to 20th. And here he is in position.
Carson Hocevar got past Corey Heim and then just fucking dipped, dude. Like, he's out to a 3.5 second lead.
They go side by side. He'll get him the old 2 for 1, right, Michael?
But Sanchez was able to finish the move. He wrapped the line there and was able to squeeze out off the corner ahead of Tanner.
If you're making your list for the final stage, add that too, because he's faced the problems, but now he's back in the game. If they can keep clean on pit road at the end of the stage, he'll be a player.
These guys have been racing like this since the beginning of this stage.
But what a power move down into turn 3. Looked like Zane just caught him and passed him, but that certainly isn't the case. They've been battling side by side for 10 laps, Amanda.
This is the truck that has been rebuilt from the wreck in Texas. Wasn't happy with qualifying. He started 14th all the way up to 4th now, but when he was describing Charlotte to me earlier, he used the word violent. But he said he absolutely loves racing here. If that traction compound finds out, he can find some opportunities.
Traction compound is sprayed up top. Trying to give these drivers some variations, some options in the turns, and it's doing just that. We're seeing great racing from the bottom all the way up to the top of the racetrack. And generally, as the traction compound heats up, it becomes a little more grippy. These guys want to be up there. We'll see if that happens.
We saw Hocevar use the top of the racetrack to make the move around Corey Heim. Once he got by him, he's charged ahead. Over 4 seconds now ahead of the second place Heim.
Here's Daniel Dye. Talked to his team, got a text after that first stage, said they had a tire with a slow leak in it. Felt like they could make some improvements. Right now, Daniel's running in 23rd position. Something's wrong, though, because there's no action in front of him. He drives through every wreck there is and comes out the other end, gives us some great pictures. Not happening today.
I think it means that we're not going to have anything before the end of this stage.
Well, you know who hopes not? Cars and hopes about it. Absolutely. Let's slide on home and win this stage and then figure out, as you alluded to earlier, Bill, what's our strategy for this final stage? Just past halfway, right around the halfway point of the second stage is when Kosovar took over the race lead from Corey Heim with 2 to go. He's looking to pick up a playoff point here. Matt DiBenedetto came in below the cut line after a great run last week in North Wilkesboro. 25 is 11. Racing with our pole sitter.
It's Colby Howard right behind this battle. Colby in the 13th spot.
He's been quiet tonight, other than that one big save, but he hasn't made a ton of noise on track, but in position for a good evening. Final lap, stage number 2. Kosovar, Heim, Dean Thompson having a great night. Zane Smith still fourth, and Stuart Friesen with another opportunity to get some big stage points and pad that cushion he's developed over the cut line. When you look at our playoff leaderboard, only 5 races to go to the postseason after tonight.
And DiBenedetto was right below that line. Right now running 11th, so no stage points so far in the first 2 stages for Matt.
They were 1-2 in stage 1. They're going to be 1-2 again, but they're going to flip-flop in stage 2. Carson Kosovar gets the stage victory. Corey Heim is second for Kosovar. It's his second stage win of the year, and the 4th time he's picked it up in his career. It's been a clean night at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
That was a quick stage.
The man in charge at CMS.
I mean, that was a really quick stage. How many laps were in that stage? Was it also 30? Because
Craftsman is back. And to celebrate our return to the NASCAR Truck Series, Craftsman is offering special discounts to fans. Because teams can count on Craftsman tools to get the job done. And now you can too. When you take advantage of the Craftsman deal of the race, you'll save on the tools that'll help you power through your projects. And this
that was 30 laps also. I don't know. I felt like the first stage was longer than the second stage.
deal of the race. The deal of the race.
Maybe I'm tripping.
By Craftsman.
You know, if you were cash back and you can earn on everything with just one car, chase Freedom Unlimited. So if you're off the ranking or grab Franklin,
It took about the same amount of time. I'm just tripping. I mean, I guess there was the few laps of caution that probably
switch to a King Suite.
is why it felt quicker.
Silent retreat. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I can't talk right now. I'm at a silent retreat. Cash back on everything you buy with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of a choice.
At Domino's, we are obsessed with delivery.
So it breaks our heart when we see delivery done wrong.
Like soggy fries. They're cold, they're soggy, and they don't deliver well.
We knew we had to do something about it. Turns out the solve wasn't a better fry.
It was tots.
Domino's new loaded tots.
Crispy, golden.
Tots.
And because we're a pizza company, we loaded them with pizza toppings. Our tots are made to be delivered. They can't just taste great, they need to deliver great.
Try new loaded tots with your favorite pizza.
Ray Magliozzi here. When you need parts, eBay Motors ensures a guaranteed fit. You'll see you'll need headlights and a bumper. At least you can skip the car wash. Just go to eBay Motors. The check means a guaranteed fit. Let's ride.
Demanding job, keep you on your feet. Get the most cushioning you need with new Skechers Max Cushioning. Durable, slip-resistant traction helps keep you steady and secure. Skechers' exclusive air-cooled memory foam provides all-day comfort. Get Max Comfort with Max Cushioning on Skechers.com.
The future is here. We've been creating it for more than 100 years. From the most advanced technology to the broadest, most reliable network of sales and service dealers. We lead, others follow.
Ashley's Memorial Day mattress sale is going on now. Right now you can save on new mattress arrivals like the Temper Breeze and Purple Premium Collection. Plus pay 0% interest for 72 months. Visit your local Ashley store or Ashley.com for better sleep and savings.
There's a thin line in the NASCAR Xfinity Series between winning and losing, between being the future and being past, between headlines and tailspins, between making history and being, between the sweet taste of victory and the fumes of defeat. In the NASCAR Xfinity Series,
There's a thin line between being a name they know and being a name they'll never forget.
Week 7 of the USFL kicks off tomorrow, 4 Eastern on Fox, as Birmingham takes on New Orleans. Then at 9 on FS1, Philly battles Pittsburgh. Sunday, it's Michigan and New Jersey at 5:30 Eastern on FS1.
How about this? We've had our own share of contact here, haven't we? That's right. The teammates, truck owner and driver, we've had it all. Just a squeeze into the wall there, and why the 32 of Hudson didn't get turned into that outside wall. Look at the damage on Chris Wright's number 02. A lot of action. They're maulers out there.
Well done.
Be a good team name, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. We were talking about stage points prior to the break. Hocevar, Heim, the best of the bunch. They each won a stage. Great night for Dean Thompson and highlight Stuart Friesen. We talked about where he was in relation to the cut line. Came in +4, gets 9 stage points. That's big for him as we start turning our eyes toward the playoffs.
Good stops here. They'll open up this time by, and guys will come in and try to keep that track position. It's so important.
30 trucks on the lead lap.
So important not to have another mistake, especially if you're Raja, you know, who's proven to have such a fast truck. We can't have another stumble here.
Only got back to 19th in that second stage.
You mentioned 30 trucks on the lead lap. Free pass with this caution that comes out to end stage 2. Goes to Mason Maggio. Top 5 for pit stops. Hocevar, Heim, Thompson, Zane Smith, Stuart Friesen. Heim won the race off pit road last time. He's got that number 1 pit stall. See if his crew can. Pit road is open. We're heading your way, Amanda.
One of those guys you said was having a great night is Dean Thompson. He was told again to park that truck a little bit short of the to make room for Zane Smith as you see him go in front of him there. But Dean's been saying that he's loose in the middle and tight on extra. The team said that a big air pressure adjustment was going to come, and Dean simply said, "Are you sure?" And then with Dean Thompson, with Zane making a little adjustments, Jamie. For Carson Hocevar, his crew chief Bill Gould said, "What do you need?" Carson said, "What were my lap times? Compare them." They told him the information. Carson said, "I don't need a thing. I don't even want the tear off, but go ahead and give me that clean windshield." Move up to Corey Heim. You remember, after he got passed by Carson Hocevar, he was not happy with the stability of that truck. So they made some pretty big changes there. He said he didn't want to be committed to one lane, so they're trying to give him more to work with.
Tight race off pit road, and that number 1 pit stall is huge. And back behind the top drivers coming off the pit lane, we were 3 wide.
Hanging into each other, weren't they, Adam?
Taylor Gray goes +3. Thompson, Zane Smith, Friesen, they were all jockeying for position. Ben Rhodes might have been a part of that. Wow, it was something to watch.
Hocevar could have been. It's really tempting to speed right there. You're leading the race, dominating. Hopefully he kept that thing the right speed, but watch him squeeze off pit road. Everybody side by side.
Hocevar wins the second stage, but the 11 team delivers for Heim. They get it done on pit road. He's in control when we come back.
Known as a loving parent. Known for lessons that matter. Known for being a free spirit. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is known to treat cancer, FDA approved for 16 types of cancer. One of those cancers is advanced non-squamous, non-small cell lung cancer, where Keytruda is approved to be used with certain chemotherapies as your first treatment if you do not have an abnormal EGFR or estrogen.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation.
Sheena, the chat has been so dead this stream.
Confusion.
I've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes and no one has even said a thing.
There may be other side effects.
Does Jaden even know I'm alive?
Including immune system problems. If you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a nervous system problem.
Depending on the type of cancer, Keytruda may be used alone or in combination with other treatments, and is also being studied in hundreds of clinical trials exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true, Keytruda from Merck. See all the types of cancer Keytruda is known for at Keytruda.com and ask your doctor if Keytruda could be right for you.
It's time to bring balance to business travel and discover the equilibrium that works for you. At National, you're in control. Skip the counter, choose any car in the aisle, and manage your rental right from the app. So you can mix work with leisure, or leisure with work, giving you the control to find the perfect balance. Go National. Go like a pro.
Your house is lovely.
Thank you. I need to introduce you to someone. He was telling me how Geico makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance, so I was thinking...
Will. Hello, old friend.
So you have met?
Years ago, we both had big dreams about saving people money on their homeowners insurance.
Just look at us now.
Your house is lovely.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay, nobody heard you.
Okay.
I did hear you.
Geico makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance.
Racing out at the home track of the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
They love the action. Get chewed up and spit out on this one. Just the thrill ride. What a fun racetrack. Oh boy.
It's good racing.
It's a little aggressive. Banging on that door.
This is gonna be crazy.
Michael said it's going to be crazy. It definitely has been crazy. 2 stages down, the final stage to come. 68 laps to go for the Craftsman Truck Series at Charlotte. What a treat it has been.
Yes, it has. We're choosing here. I feel like Corey will go low.
I think Carson's going to do the opposite no matter what.
We've seen both lanes work, Bill. Stewart decides to go up top.
He gave up a row to go up top.
Ben shoots to the bottom. You talked about it, but what a great run from Ben. Started back at 19th, has been able to move forward. He needs a good run, couple of rough weeks.
He's going to restart 5th.
Taylor Gray in a great position here in the 17. Unfortunately, Tanner, his brother, started on the pole, led laps early. Was 13th at the end of stage 2, had to make an unscheduled pit stop. They came back down, they've lost a lap, so it's a tough spot now behind the 8 ball. Good news for him, he got some big stage points, Jamie.
Yeah, it was certainly a good start to the day for Tanner, and the problem that he had to come back to pit lane for was an overheating issue. They think they've corrected it, but they put the hood down, trying to get him out of pit lane before he went a lap down. Unfortunately, just a few seconds too late, so he lost that lap anyway, and they're still talking about what caused the issue to begin with, but it was a temperature problem for Tanner.
So frustrating when you're sitting on pit road. The spotter's telling you where the pace car is. He's coming off turn 4. He's at the start and finish line. You're still sitting on pit road. So frustrating. You want to go, but you have to wait till the guys are done.
He needs to get in the free pass position, get a quick caution, get back on the lead lap, and rebound, make something out of the night. Here we go. Final stage at Charlotte. Inside Heim, outside Hocevar.
Really good launch for Hocevar on that outside. Good push down on the bottom. Gray behind. Give the advantage to Corey Heim. Ben Rhodes down on the inside of Lee Thompson. Here comes Stuart Friesen with a push. This is tight, guys.
Sanchez through the middle. You see Sanchez, the 2, underneath the 38 of Zane Smith. 3 wide.
Oh, this is so close.
Dean Thompson, that 5 truck, trying to move around his teammate Taylor Gray in the 17.
Ben Rhodes. Look at the push to the back of Bill there.
Bill there. Bill down there.
So many trucks, but you feel like if they could get up there in the top 2 or 3, would have a chance. We talked about Sanchez, Zane Smith. You mentioned Ben Rhodes, Phil, and here he is into 99, now up to 4.
See Breeze in the 52 racing hard with David Gillen in the 1 truck.
I just feel like
Bill there.
We haven't seen the last of Zane Smith. I think that truck's fast clear. Like I said, Adam, a couple of positions. Jamie?
Spent some time with Ben Rhodes earlier today, and he said, you know, hope is never lost. But when he walked into the track this morning, he said he was angry, maybe even a little bit vengeful. He went back through the first 10 races of the season and all of the adversity that his number 99 team has had to face. He said, it's time to turn it around. Like I said, hope's not lost, but we're certainly getting to the point where we need to make something happen, and that's exactly what he's been able to do tonight.
You know, it's so crazy.
Something up with Christian Eckes.
Matt Crafton around the top, gaining some positions up to 13th in that bright yellow number 88.
Sanchez and Eckes battling for the 11th spot. Looks like Sanchez is going to grab it from the outside.
Really good battling here. There's that big move you talked about.
This truck's just darting all over the place. Really tight trouble for Sanchez. Top left of your
Nick
screen.
Sanchez is in trouble.
Sanchez with an issue, probably a flat tire where he made contact possibly with a 19 of Eckes.
Yeah, that's probably where that was from.
Been scrubbing the outside wall off before as well, so I'm sure it's a right front flat. He was running 11, but he was faster than 11. I think he got in the outside wall. We'll see if there's any damage to that right side.
Yeah, going to be a tough break. Going to lose at least a lap here.
It's been a rough outing for the rookie, especially when you think about his success here on the ARCA side. Felt like maybe this could be an event where he puts himself back above the playoff cut line. Came in 16 below. Unfortunately, a night he might want to forget as we go back to the lead and the race is on. Heim has it, but Hocevar right in his hip pocket.
Yeah, Carson as far as going to get right back around him.
Heim hit that blue and white line, and it got loose on him, and Carson was right there to pounce.
The 11 was dancing, wasn't he? And Carson said, forget about it. I'm driving to the inside.
Carson Hocevar is way faster than Corey Heim, though. It's as soon as he gets by him, he just drives away.
Back and forth they go. Hocevar and Heim, 1-2 at Charlotte. We're going side by side with the truckers on FS1.
Out here, you're more than just a landowner.
Armani
You're
Williams is in trouble again, I think.
a landscaper,
He had trouble on lap
hunter.
3.
because you didn't settle for ordinary. Same goes for your equipment. Versatile, powerful, durable Kubota equipment. More goes into it, so you get more out of it.
So it's decided. We'll park even deeper into parking spaces so people think they're open.
Surprise!
Can't hear you, Jerry. Alright, yeah, can we get a system where when someone's bike is in the shop, then we could borrow someone else's?
Or you can get a quote with America's #1 motorcycle insurer and maybe save some money while you're at it.
All in favor of that.
There's a lot of buttons and knobs in here.
Ray Mariotti here. When you need parts, eBay Motors ensures a guaranteed fit. Hey, Dave.
Yep.
Wait, how are those new wipers?
They're small.
Just go to eBay Motors where the check is a guaranteed fit. Let's ride.
The Subway Series is getting an upgrade. The new number 19, the Pickleball Club. Who knew the Subway Series could get even better? Me. I knew. Maybe you should host a commercial then. Sure. Okay. The Subway Series just keeps getting better.
Remember how lucky we are to do this every week?
We remember the racing, the action,
I'm speechless. This is the greatest day of my life.
the calls, the community. But when we look back, we also need to remember the men and women who serve this country and all they do to keep us safe and free.
The sports world loves the USF bag. This is the gridiron phenomenon that fans are going crazy for. Real pros, real football for real fans. Birmingham, New Orleans, followed by Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. Tomorrow on Fox and FS1. Here, is where it must be left on the track. And now is when the future is written in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
54 laps to go. Craftsman Truck Series doing battle for the 11th time in 2023 at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Oh, trouble on pit road.
For cause tonight.
Oh, what the hell happened there?
Turn 4 at 46 of Armani Williams.
Oh, that was Armani Williams. What the hell?
Pit road.
And there's fluid leaking on pit road now, too.
And the spotter, what happened? And the spotter saying, I don't know, it just broke loose. Stood just inside of those yellow barrels you see back there and hit the inside wall. Pretty long slide, so I think everybody on pit road knew he was coming. You see all water coming out of the front end, the radiators.
Oh, it's just water.
Toyota.
Hate that for Armani. Don't see him a lot. 23 years old from Michigan. Fell in love with racing 2010 when his dad took him to the Brickyard 400. And boy, this was a close call.
Oh, not only does he barely miss those outside barrels, just a hasp the opening into the garage there. A lot of things went right that. Yes, even though it ended wrong, but yes, you're right, Phil. Could have been so much worse. That's the opening that you were talking about right there, Michael. I hit the opening. Just past that. About 6 feet? Those things aren't forgiving.
No, they're not. We came back and we saw the caution lights, and you saw that truck sitting on pit road, and it's like, how did he get there with that damage? And hard to imagine, but slides right through that opening, and somehow all the pit crews on the right side of the wall, and the AMR safety team is there to look after Armani.
Able to take his helmet off, communicate clearly with the safety team, so it's a good sign. Yeah, he'll take the mandatory trip to the infield care center.
Caution out for the third time tonight. Will we see pit stops when we return? Hocevar, your leader.
Well, this will be a bit of a longer caution because
So what do you got in that loader, Tony?
since it happened on pit road, they can't open pit road yet, obviously. So
You have this many fans.
Yes.
You sure some of this isn't hate mail?
Nope. All fan mail.
This one's about weight loss. That's not mine. It has your name on it.
I'm a popular guy.
It says VIP membership renewal. Not cool to read other people's mail, kid. This isn't fan mail.
Get 0% financing or save thousands at the Mahindra Spring Sale.
From big cities to small towns and on main streets across the U.S., you'll find PNC Bank, helping businesses both large and small, communities, and the people who live and work there grow and thrive. We're proud to call these places home too. They're where we put down roots, and where together we work to help move everyone's financial goals forward. PNC Bank.
3, 2, 1, go! It's new Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream! I knew it! I knew it would be Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream.
It's delicious Dr. Pepper.
With a refreshing strawberry flavor and a smooth, creamy finish. Babe, babe!
Who knew strawberries and cream could be so delicious?
Come on.
We're having a soda!
Try new Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream.
There's a new breed of hornet sweeping the nation.
They're so powerful and fast and unlike anything I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
These hornets are not natural. They're engineered. They cannot be domesticated.
Are you picking this up?
Let me feel your sting!
Taking the country by swarm. The all-new Dodge Hornet.
Okay, so to the party, it's gonna be live. With an itty bitty chance of having a good time. All the time, guys, and making impressions look like a exes.
Home two iconic wins for Secretariat, Seattle Slew, and American Pharoah. The most famous final furlong in the history of racing is coming about. Don't miss the 2023 Belmont Stakes. June 10th, only on Fox.
That sounds great. I love a good horse race. I'm from Kentucky, you know.
You know all about the dirt grass.
The bluegrass state is final furlong. How many furlongs we have left in this race?
I can't do that math. But when they come on turn 4, I'm going to say, and down the stretch they go.
I'll tell you guys, I got a plan here. I'm going to stop and get gas. But if Carson Hocevar gets 4 tires, I'm not getting tires. They're not beating him tonight. He is that much faster than everybody. They got to do something different, something other than what he does. So I would come, get my gas if I'm behind him, and if Carson gets 4 tires, I'm saving mine. Give me a fighting chance.
I think you got to stop, though. You're in your window for fuel for sure. I think you at least have to stop and get enough fuel to go to the end in case this race goes green. Although history tells us we don't get this much green flag racing in Charlotte.
Well, I love what I said to Michael during the break. I said, it's got a green flag feel. And Michael said, that means it's all going to change. That's just how it happens when these drivers get inside of 50 laps to go.
You know, and I talked about how huge this race is. The Triple Truck Challenge presented by Craftsman. I just got me a new Craftsman tool set too, by the way, at home. What a great set of tools that is. But look, I'm going to just break this down in a hurry. You win the next 3 races, it's a $500,000 bonus for these teams. That's life-changing for some of these guys.
You said you got that new Craftsman toolbox. You can have that. I'll take the $50,000.
You just start one at a time? Get the first one? Really interested in what these teams are saying about their strategy. They've got to know they got to do something different than Carson. But sometimes, you know, you just say, well, that'd be silly not to get tires here. We're just going to get them and see if we can make an adjustment and get us on his heels.
You see, pit road is still closed because they're having a pretty massive cleanup where Armani Williams hit the wall and that busted the radiator. So they have to get pit road clean so it's fair for everybody. It would not be fair for someone to come down and have to make a pit stop and all of that speedy drive. So they have to get the pit road cleaned, then they're going to come down pit road. But as each lap goes by...
That's why I think you fucking red flag it in these situations. They never learn.
There's Dean Thompson. What a great run for Dean. Really strong truck. We're going to open pit road this time. By the way, Tanner Gray got the free pass on that caution.
We said, get in a free pass position, get that quick caution, and he's now in a spot maybe where he can make a rally late.
Nick Sanchez now will be the first truck to lap down.
I think we got to wave around if everybody pits if I'm Nick Sanchez, don't you? And hope for a quick caution.
And that way you're saving those tires indirectly, not because you chose to, because you know you have to get back on the lead lap.
Sanchez just did it under green 12 laps ago.
Oh, yeah.
And they're in a great spot to take the wave around, run long, and hope that things work out down the stretch of this race.
This lined up on the bottom of the racetrack like we see our leaders. You got to think they're all saying, we're coming to pit road.
We got to come. We have to come to pit road.
And that's music to Nick Sanchez's ears. If everybody pits, he's able to wave around. Here they all come. Now what do they do with fuel and tires? Amanda, what are they saying? What's the strategy?
Yeah, Dean Thompson was told that if either the 2 guys ahead of him pit to go ahead and come on in and out. Is exactly what he did. You can see some tires going on. He said that the truck is coming to him more and more, but still a little losing for St. Smith. Man, he just wants to find some clean air out there. Said that it's 10 times worse than dirty air. He's searching for some bright rear group would be nice. Jamie? For Carson Hocevar, his crew chief Bill Gould told me that the only adjustment that they're going to end up making all night at this point is just that slight air pressure adjustment they made after the first stage. Just give it 4 tires, top them off. For Corey Heim, he was unhappy with the way his truck was driving once Carson Hocevar made that pass around him. He said, I can't run that same speed, but he does have a #1 pit stall. Let's see if he can keep the lead around Carson to exit pit lane. He said, we've got to get it full, otherwise any of these adjustments aren't worth it.
Strategy, Chase Purdy. Goes fuel only, they save the tires, he's plus 15. Ben Rhodes plus 2. Hocevar with that exchange goes 2 back, and let's watch what happens here to Corey Heim. This team has been good all night long on the road.
Dog. A little trouble with that right rear. I think the gun reversed, or he didn't get all the lug nuts off. First, it had to reverse the gun back. A lot of extra time there in the right rear.
That's the money stop, and it didn't go good.
Green flag when we return to Charlotte.
My A1C was up here. Now it's down with Rebelsis.
His A1C?
It's down with Rebelsis.
My doctor told me Rebelsis lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill.
And that people taking Rebelsis lost more weight. I got to my A1C goal and lost some weight too.
Rebelsis isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rebelsis if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Rebelsis and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rebelsis with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
You may pay as little as $10 per prescription. If you want to be here, it all starts here. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we have the widest selection of the quality brands you love to get you outdoors. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, our friendly, knowledgeable outfitters will help you find the right products for your next trip. Shop with confidence with our low price guarantee, plus club members save even more on great gear with exclusive member pricing. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, voted America's best outdoor retailer.
If you have moderate to severe Crohn's disease, Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor that can deliver clinical remission and endoscopic improvement.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Control of Crohn's means everything to me. Ask your gastroenterologist about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
In my experience, if you work the land, you got to be a jack of all trades. You got to have a little bit of optimism, a little bit of idealism, and a whole lot of get-go.
The majority of my patients with sensitivity, I see irritated gums and weak enamel. Sensodyne sensitivity gum and enamel relieves sensitivity, helps restore gum health, and rehardens enamel. I'm a big advocate of recommending things that I know work.
Doing the cheers as we anticipate a restart. 45 laps to go is what we'll have in the North Carolina Education Lottery 200 here in Charlotte. Some strategy up there. We talked about Chase Purdy going fuel only. Haley Deegan goes 2 tires. Corey High was showing 10th prior to the choose, so he's going to have some ground to make up after their problems on pit road. And we've been singing the praises all night of Ben Rhodes. And if you put him in position, could he deliver? On the front row for this restart is the 99 coming from that outside lane.
And the first guy with 4 tires. Chase Purdy, no tires. Great call, Mix. He was 16th prior to the caution flag. So let's mix it up, and maybe we have a better truck than who we were back there in traffic.
I think that outside line is going to roll. Carson Hocevar, we know how fast he is. He's going to shove Ben Rhodes. There's 2 tires lined up below them, so watch for the outside line to break fast, and also watch for a lot of action. It's going to heat up.
Deegan diving to the inside of Purdy.
Haley Deegan up to 4th, up to 3rd.
Zane Smith.
Come on, Haley.
To take it 3 wide. Carson Hocevar goes low on our leader.
Haley, if you win tonight, can you come over and, yeah?
Side by side for the lead. 3 wide behind him.
Or just do that anyway.
Electric. Zane Smith side.
Oh, there goes Zane Smith! Caution. Oh, Haley Deegan had to have made contact. Oh, I thought Haley Deegan like T-boned somebody because she was coming back onto the track, and I thought for sure she had hit someone, but then the camera panned away because Fox, and then, but I don't think anyone did.
Would have been a great opportunity for Sanchez to have taken the wave around. Unbelievable. Which he's going to get the free pass anyway. No, we're showing Vargas right now. Brian Vargas right now in the free pass position, but NASCAR will score, and we'll look at that. We're hearing at the 30th, Vargas is the free pass. Sanchez did not get the free pass. Those 2 tires for Haley wound up not working out for
that crash. See a lot of damage to the right side.
But that's where the damage to the left front of Zane's truck came from, right there.
Stage 1, Stage 2. Go caution free. And we're not even 30 laps in to the final stage, and already a pair of cautions for incident. This is what brought out our most recent yellow flag. Watch 38 of Zane Smith.
Man, that had to shock him. Just got loose off the corner. Look, did a great job by Dean Thompson. Is that him up top?
Yes, the 5.
And Haley made a great move. She was way, way down off the racetrack, but unfortunately Zane kept coming off the racetrack and made contact with her.
See Raja dive down to the inside. I'm not so sure. All 4 of his tires did come off the ground as he makes the jump over the infield turf. Watch this right here. Wow.
Haley does a great job of keeping that truck low as she came back onto the road to keep from collecting others as she tried to dive below.
I'm not sure she could have missed him. If she would have stayed on the racetrack, I think she center punches him.
Daniel Dye was right there. I think he's going to have a real good look for us in that onboard camera.
Daniel's cracked the top 20 as well. Got better all race long, carrying our Fox Sports camera on board. As you see, wiggling loose there. Look at Dean. Squeezed through a hole that didn't look like it was there.
Watch Raja now as he jumps through the infield there.
There it is.
There it is.
Here we go.
See there for a second, Adam, you can't see anything in front of you when that smoke goes up. Zane Smith got a wreck last week at North Wilkesboro. Didn't run very well at Darlington at all, and now troubles again tonight.
He stayed on the lead lap, but that pretty major damage to that Ford.
Maybe they could taper up and still be somewhat competitive. That front fender's not caved in, that helps.
42 laps to go at Charlotte for the Craftsman Truck Series. Ben Rhodes showing the way at the top.
Bunch of dead guys made up work way back when. Except now we'll make it up again. We'll build freelance teams with more agility. The old way of working is deader than me. We'll scale and we'll scale down before you're 6 feet underground.
Starbucks Double Shot Energy Drink. Focus to do you. What gives you energy?
What do you guys think came first, the chicken or the baby back rib?
Baby back ribs.
Chicken tenders all the way.
Baby back ribs.
Chicken tenders.
Baby back ribs.
Chicken tenders.
Baby back ribs. Baby back.
Chicken tenders.
I'm gonna go get some pie.
Tony, let's go out to dinner.
I'm in. I love my new hands-free Skechers slip-ins. You just step in and go.
Maybe we should just stay in.
Easy to take off, too. You don't even have to bend over.
Wait, let's go someplace fancy.
They also come in Max Cushioning for ultimate comfort. Try new Max Cushioning hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
Extra hard studying calls for something extra. So you serve up DiGiorno fully stuffed crust pizza. Because pizza with an extra layer of cheese stuffed edge to edge throughout the entire crust always hits the spot. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
This summer,
Me, babe.
it's the U.S. versus the world. The FIFA Women's World Cup, July on Fox.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful Turbomax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT Turbo Max pickups, or current Chevy owners get $6,750 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Central New York Chevy dealers.
Drivers Village is proud to announce our newest dealership, Hyundai Cicero. The all-new Hyundai Cicero is stocking up and gearing up with more inventory and big savings.
The grand reopening of Hyundai Cicero at Drivers Village means more for you. More selection, special allocation of over 100 new Hyundais in stock and incoming. More savings, more for your trade.
The all-new Hyundai Cicero at Drivers Village. Stop by today or check it out at HyundaiCicero.com.
Going to be inside of 40 laps to go when we get the restart in the North Carolina Education Lottery 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We were selling parity earlier tonight, 10 races this year, 8 different winners, 8 different organizations. So all levels of experience, all different resumes when you talk about what they've accomplished in their racing career. A couple of Cup champions on the board, 3 of them in fact.
It's just been a great year, Adam.
Well, when you look at the top 10 tonight, I mean, we could extend our streak, get a 9th different winner. Ben Rhodes leading this thing. 7 of the top 10 have not won this season. What do you have, Jamie?
Well, for Ben Rhodes, one of the problems he was dealing with early on in the race is they were down on the splitter. They've made some adjustments. They've let the race come to them. You see him at the lead of the race right now, and they asked him after that last pit stop, was it any better this time? His problem was that he had too much lane sensitivity. He didn't feel like he could move around. He said, guys, I don't know. I just got one green flag lapping, but what he could tell them was that in clean air, the truck is the best that it's been all night, so he's looking forward to going back to green.
This is a crazy race, and we talked about the fact that every lap that goes by, the intensity just ratchets up. And when you got a chance to go 3 wide, you don't think these guys are going to take it?
Without a doubt.
It's going to be on.
A 2 for 1, give it to me every time.
Wallace out there, you see. He's going to restart at the 14th position.
A solid run for Wallace.
Right ahead of him is Matt Crafton. I promise you, he's been running 2 inches off the wall about every lap. He's the highest up on the track I've seen.
There's Raja right running Daniel Guy. Nice recovery from him after pit road issues.
38 to go as we return to the green flag. Rhodes and Hocevar get us going at Charlotte.
Rhodes takes the outside. Gets a great jump. Carson Hocevar gets a great push from Christian Eckes. You see what that push did? Ran him right up on the back of Rhodes. They're going to go 3 wide.
Hocevar looking to the inside. Eckes says, I'll take that.
Christian Eckes taking the lead. Fuck Ben Rhodes.
Back in the mix, 3 wide for the lead. Are you kidding me? There goes Ben Rhodes.
That's some great racing.
As was Eckes. Ben Rhodes said, okay.
Fuck Ben Rhodes though.
I'm going on.
Someone better pass this fucker.
The wildest racing you'll see in NASCAR. Truck restart on a track like Charlotte. They're all over each other.
Pulls on the line to the inside of Majeski. And makes that pass.
Hines led 49 laps tonight, won the opening stage. Average running position, got to be inside the top 3, but they had that bad pit stop. Restarted, a couple of restarts ago outside the top 10, but starting to work his way back toward the front as you see our lap leaders for the night.
Majeski's going to have a bit of a run. He does move to the inside of Corey Hine.
Even. Corey will get up in the back of that number 5 truck, push that tailgate down the front, and get away from the 98 Majeski.
That's a Tricon train there, isn't it? Taylor Gray, Dean Thompson, Corey Hine.
Look how fast Corey is down on the bottom of the racetrack, really making a great move through the center of the corner. Now he's going to have to fight the draft on the outside.
Sense of urgency is there. 35 laps to go. I'm up to 4th as he clears his teammate, the rookie Taylor Gray. Boy, did you see Gray working the steering wheel there?
Dean Thompson's going to try to get to the outside. 3 wide for a moment. Majeski made it 3 wide.
Taking advantage, and here's the battle for the lead. Hocevar wants it back. Inside of Rhodes, 34 to go.
Quarter. Oh, you see Ben lost the nose there. Shot up the hill. Carson's able to go on.
35 laps left tonight for Carson Hocevar. And he takes charge of this event one more time with 33 remaining at Charlotte.
There's no doubt that Ben Rhodes is aware of how strong Hocevar's truck has been.
I think in a couple of laps, Phil, he's going to realize how strong Corey Haim's truck is. If Haim has enough time to get to Hocevar, or the speed to deal with Hocevar, I'm not sure. But he's faster right now than second and third. Up to fourth position is Corey Haim after troubles on pit road.
Even though he had to win at Texas, it's been a quiet year for Carson Hocevar when you talk about laps left. Coming in, he had only spent 36 circuits out front this season. He's matched that and then some here tonight as Corey Haim continues the climb. He's third to the outside of Christian Eckes.
Remember the race he won at Texas, he only led the last lap.
That's
Nick
right.
Sanchez looked, what, 197 laps or something like that?
97%.
97%, yeah.
It was only a 180 lap race.
To the competition, it felt like.
Lead more than that.
To the competition, it felt like 197.
It was a beatdown until the very end. And there's that fast number 11 truck I was just talking about. Around the outside of Eckes, here comes Grant Enfinger. Battle here for 10th with Rajan Peruz on the outside.
Oh, trouble!
Yes, we've got our fifth caution of the night. The 0-2 is Chris Wright. And that orange truck, Tyler Anchor. That's a shame.
Tyler Anchor had to change an engine earlier today.
Now you're down to third
Trucking
lap.
Jaden. How you doing tonight, Jaden?
It's Purdy to come in and get those tires. He actually faded back to the 18th spot.
And finally, we're going to get Nick Sanchez back on the lead lap. He'll pit and get fresh tires.
30 trucks on the lead lap. And even with tires here, it's going to be hard to drive.
All right, well, now it's probably a good time to go
It's
pee.
been crazy tonight. We haven't had a lot of cautions. Didn't have any in stage 1 and stage 2, but a lot of trucks have maintained their position on that lead lap.
We've had a lot of cautions lately.
Yes, we have.
And I don't think this is our last one, too. Oh, look at Chris Wright. Makes the move and gets a little bit bobbly off the corner. And up he goes into Ankrum.
And just trying to keep his truck halfway straight. Unfortunately, had Ankrum not been there, he would probably been okay, but nothing Ankrum could do.
Really surprised Daniel Nye wasn't in the middle of that. Give us some pictures of it, but he's moved up into the 16th position. Talked about a slow start tonight, but just steadily better all night long.
He had some speed at Kansas, our other mile and a half, or most recent mile and a half, I should say.
But he was great that day in practice and qualifying. We were just astounded at the turnaround because it was like he had finally figured it out. And not only did he qualify up front, you mentioned the speed. He had 13th, got his career best in Daniel Nye, and brought the same truck here tonight. So maybe we shouldn't be surprised at the effort they put together from GMS.
And that replay showed off of turn 2 how the 02 truck just got loose and pinned Tyler Ankrum into the outside wall.
Just about every corner of that truck's been beat up.
Yes, and it's getting beat up more right now.
So 16 just turned us on purpose. I don't have any idea why. 10-4. We're going to come in and put 4 tires on them and send them as a green speed.
I don't think we should do that. Maybe they'll see the replay before. Now, something might have happened prior to that, but it appeared that the 02 got loose. Would you say, Phil?
Absolutely. Unless there was something that precipitated that. That's exactly how I saw it.
When we had the camera Go ahead, Amanda. What they're saying in the 16 pit.
I was just talking about the tough day you talk about that teams have had. The 16 wasn't even able to
You're a good
qualify
dog.
earlier today. They had a complete engine swap before their ability to qualify. The engine inside of that truck is the one from North Wilkesboro, who's just out here racing, trying to get some positions. Just how tough is it to battle back through when you're just, gosh, you probably just want to pack up and leave for the day.
Yeah, but you can't. You gotta fight. You gotta hang in there. Be persistent. There's a couple of replays we're gonna see. This one, as we look back toward turn 4, doesn't really, or excuse me, turn 2 doesn't show it. They're already together there.
They've already been made.
There you see the damaged number 16 truck limping back. I think you're going to see the top of the screen there.
Yeah, the 16
Circle
is
there.
16 is all the way up next to the wall. I don't know if they're claiming that he came down the racetrack. Somebody may have moved down a foot or so.
I don't think he had any choice.
He was up the top of the racetrack.
Hopefully the team will calm the situation down. The FNB Corporation truck doesn't make a swat at him.
Seeing all these great pictures, and it gives us an opportunity, reminds us to say thank you to the men and women of Fox Sports who put in the long days, traveling across the country, setting up everything that goes into making an event like this happen. It'll be a long weekend today, tomorrow, and of course the Coca-Cola 600 on Fox Sunday evening. But we salute everybody behind the scenes who's here early, they leave late. And tonight, who would have believed, but all of our camera operators, they've got on the cold weather gear. It's a cool night up there on those camera stands with that wind blowing here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Thank you to everyone.
Had a little fun together last night with all the production crew, talking about racing, and got a great band they put together, sung some great rock and roll music, and just celebrated what's been a great year on Fox NASCAR.
Is that our
There he goes, lead singer right there, Johnny Russell, swatting at the guitar. There he is. There's Steven on the vocals. Do it, Steven.
We need to put that headset into the broadcast, right? Let it sing a tune for us.
Karen Basing does such a great job with us, getting us where we're supposed to be on time. And last night she put together a great evening, and we had a lot of fun. Still going to be yellow, so Chase Purdy made his way to pit road and got those tires we talked about, guys. So be looking for him to make a strong run through the field.
Restart when we come back. We'll get it inside of 25 laps to go. Good caution for the next restart.
His ninth career leadoff home run as a Pirate, and they love it here in Seattle. Until that ball stayed in the air forever. That reminded me of old Ray got for the old Oakland Raiders. I mean, that ball stayed in the air for, I promise you, it had to be at least 7 seconds.
At Skechers, ensuring your comfort and safety is all in a day's work. Skechers rugged, slip-resistant, safety-toe footwear provides protection, plus many feature Goodyear rubber for enhanced traction and durability. And it'll keep you comfortable with Skechers' exclusive air-cooled memory foam. Skechers safety-toe footwear for men and women.
We got the house! Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to your new home, across town or across the country. Pods, your personal moving and storage team.
Your bug spray should take out bugs, not keep out people. Unlike other sprays that stick around, Zevo goes from kill to clean in just seconds. Plus, it's safe for use around people and pets. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
The world's most famous Final Furlong comes to Fox. The 2023 Belmont Stakes, June 10th.
We're back with Crime Scene Kitchen.
Can these bakers recreate the mystery dessert based on the clues left behind? This is my kind of cake.
Will you try it, make it listen, or do it just turn out that way?
Crime Scene Kitchen returns Monday, June 5th on Fox.
The extra twinkle, that extra swagger, feeling healthy by leaps and bounds, making a dinner that makes their whole day, and giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. Science did that.
It's Jeep season at McGuire. Come experience the newly redesigned 2023 Jeep Compass. Our lot is full of them, so we're moving quickly to make room for our new store opening, which means better deals for you. Hurry in and test drive the 2023 Jeep Compass today. For the lowest upfront prices in upstate New York guaranteed, visit McGuire Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Syracuse today. McGuire, right by you.
What an interesting night at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Craftsman Truck Series. First caution came out into stage 1, second caution into stage 2. 3 yellow flags for incident here in our final stage. And now we get a restart, 24 laps to go. The fans coming to their feet. Front row, Carson Hocevar, Ben Rhodes, and right behind him, Heim and Eckes. Here we go.
Green flag.
Wheel spin on Hocevar's truck.
Eckes, the pusher Rhodes, 99 out front, 19 looking high. 3 wide for third. Look at this. Ty Majeski is there in the 98. Now they're 3 wide for second.
Look at that big run by Corey Heim up the outside.
Here comes Corey. Is he going to get to the outside of Eckes? No, Eckes is going to pull up.
Dean Thompson, big move outside lane in the 5. He's up to 4th.
Ty Majeski nearly lost it in the middle of that mess. Hocevar back now, battling for 5th with Majeski.
Remember how fast that 11 truck was before the caution.
Had that pit stop, put him outside the top 10. Stay patient, and here he is third. Trying to get that second spot away. Eckes looking up high.
Someone better fucking pass Ben Rhodes. I'm dead serious.
On the bottom behind these two, trying to gain back the position from Dean Thompson. Corey Heim wants to get by, get on, get by Ben Rhodes, try to put some distance between he and Hocevar, because Hocevar is coming.
Makes that move on Thompson. Majeski looks to the bottom.
See how rough it was. That truck bottom out and Majeski's sparks flying.
Majeski's done a great job tonight. Had the damage early in this race, extended pit stop at the end of stage 1, but he's hung in there and now finds himself in position. Hasn't won this season, but really good when you look at his advantage over the cut line and an opportunity to make the playoffs again this year.
Shout out to Christian Eckes too, running up in that 3rd position. Had an up and down season for sure, but running great tonight.
Dean Thompson making that top of the racetrack work.
Those spotters are on top of that too, Phil. You know they're reporting down to their drivers what lanes the competition is running in.
And he had one on Hocevar.
Ben Rhodes leading Corey Heim. We've hit our Craftsman 20 to go. It's not just a win at Charlotte. It's a win for $50,000 in round 1 of the Triple Truck Challenge presented by Craftsman.
Look at that dive in there. That is so impressive. That's a 3rd place running truck, and he drove by him like it was nothing.
This is going to be an unbelievable finish. All the players are there. Rhodes, Heim, and Hocevar, 19 to go.
Heim can look in his mirror now, and he sees that 32 truck.
We've had 8 different winners this year out of it. Ben Rhodes isn't one of them. He's pacing this field, but that's a fast number 11.
Dog.
You said it a minute ago, the Triple Truck Challenge, that's going to get these guys even more motivated, if that's even possible. They don't race for money, they race with their heart. But man, it means a lot to be the winner here in Charlotte, and especially in the Triple Truck Challenge race.
I think right now Ben Rhodes, along with his spotter, just trying to be where Corey Heim wants to be. Uh-oh, we let Corey get down to the bottom.
Please pass him.
Not going to be able to get there, though. Remember, that's where
Corey. Get past this fucker.
Almost made it work there in 1 and 2.
Ben Rhodes driving his tail off tonight.
Fuck Ben Rhodes.
More aggravating than having a guy better than you right on your bumper late in the going. Knowing you've got to drive with one eye out the front windshield and one eye in the mirror.
Ben's committed to the second lane there. He let Corey have the bottom lane. Corey could gain on it, give him the bottom, not enough.
One back. Got to take his air 3 and 4.
Spotter telling Ben some advice, giving him some advice about what to do. Yeah, maybe run a little bit lower. Frank Denny up on the roof telling Ben what to.
3190 or 3091, 3103 out back. Actually, that worked out good right here. So by 3.5 to 4.
And that's it. You know, it's Ben's job to listen to Frank, but he doesn't have to do what he says if he thinks the truck feels better doing something different. But you want to have that advice, that direction, just in case. And I'm surprised too. Look at Carson. He stalled out, and here comes Dean to the bottom.
15 laps to go. This for third. Dean Thompson in the 5 having a career night.
See if he can clear Hocevar. Oh, he does barely gets him cleared. Let's see if Dean runs the top of the racetrack. He's been really good, especially down at 3 and 4 on the top of the racetrack. He's been taking that thing high the whole final run here so far. I like it. Look at him open up at about 2-3 truck lengths on Hocevar. And gaining.
What a great infinger. Spent a good portion of this night outside the top 10. As Clint Boyer would say, the pay window is open. Here comes the 23, second in this race last year, won the last time.
Jaden, literally nobody else has been in chat. It's been the most dead stream ever.
Driving down to the bottom. Gonna get even with that, because can't quite make it work.
13 laps to go.
There's Nick Sanchez back to the 13th position. Phil, we talked about him getting the free pass. He's working his way up through the field. Patch truck right now. Watching his lap times. He's one of the best trucks on the track. A late caution. He could become a player.
Yeah, he would love to get a late caution flag. You know, we just had the Menards race here a little bit ago. 3 of our ARCA drivers are in the top 10 right now, led by Dean Thompson.
How about our race leader, Jamie?
For Ben Rhodes at that last pit stop, his crew chief Jared Burns, the point that came to be made was took out some air pressure and tried to get We didn't get to see the beginning of the stage because we had all of those caution laps, so Ben was getting frustrated that he didn't feel like he had the same truck that he had that he could fight with.
Can we just take a second, though, and appreciate that Dean Thompson is in third?
Rhodes has led 25. Hocevar has led 43 tonight, but the 42 is fourth right now. They'll be ready for you on pit road. It appears to be okay from here. Stop line up to tell.
That means it's pushing. It's not turning like it had been. And you know, a dirty air can do that as well. But it's so fast early.
Good news for him. He already has a win this year. He's in the playoffs. But it would be heartbreak again for Carson Hocevar, Charlotte Motor Speedway. Second here 2 years ago. Last year, so good. Had an opportunity for his first career win at that time and lost it in overtime.
You can see the platform of the truck. You can see that splitter's pretty even across the racetrack. Tire's certainly not flat. It could be leaking here, but it's not flat. And the truck will push. It'll be tighter. The truck will turn like he wants it to with the traffic ahead of him. You see him going to the bottom. He's still in touch with the leaders. If the truck will just come to him over the next few laps, he could still be a player.
9 laps to go. Top 4 trucks separated by a second and a half. Ben Rhodes, 9/10 of a second in front of Corey Heim, and they're tight behind him. Heim, Thompson, Hocevar, right there together.
Ben likes what he's got now held up with the lap track a little bit. Likes what he's seeing in that mirror right now, huh, Adam? That gap is important. Helps you focus, run faster lap times, not worry about what's behind you.
It's a good time to feel comfortable, and this is as comfortable as he has felt all night long. 8 laps to go, the advantage right near a second.
Run for Matt DiBenedetto right now being shown in the 8th spot. We came to this race, he was right below the cut line. Didn't get any stage points, but right now running 8th. And Stuart Friesen is all the way back in the 21st position. So big gain for Matt DiBenedetto at the finish of this race if he can hold on here.
He could get back what he lost in those stage points, Phil.
Exactly. Matty D in 8th, as you said. Taylor Gray right behind him in the top 10. David Gilman still in the top 10 here late. Nice run for the boss man.
That's right. There you see the boss, and Nick Sanchez takes that top 10 spot away, put Nick up to 10th. If there's a caution flag late, this truck is fast.
What a nice comeback for him. Hasn't been that long ago. Just on lap 108, just 20 laps ago, and he restarted from the tail of the field after the free pass.
If we don't get a caution, it's going to be woulda, coulda, shoulda for Sanchez. And Ben Rhodes does not want to see the yellow flag. 6 laps to go. And keep this in mind. Rhodes, who has not won this season, trying to get forward their first win ever at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Man, Dean is fast. He can just clear the number 11 of Corey Heim. He thinks he's got something for Ben Rhodes.
I love the fact that he didn't push the issue. Now, he's having a great night, battling a teammate. Let's don't push the issue. Take both those trucks out.
I think he's going to push the issue. If he gets down there, he's going to keep the hammer down.
5 to go for Ben Rhodes.
This truck has been so good on the outside of the racetrack. Dean Thompson we're talking about.
I think Corey's starting to fade a little bit, causing Dean Thompson to lose momentum, and here comes Carson to the bottom. Is it a 2-for-1? Yeah, Hocevar said, I'll take advantage. He gets by Thompson side by side with Heim.
How about we get a caution?
This is the race for position number 2 on track with 4 remaining at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Good stuff.
Great stuff. Just throwing it all out there. Carson's going to get that 3rd spot.
Corey Heim can thank Dean Thompson for holding on to that 2nd spot with that big push he got. Grant Enfinger's trying to join that battle. The yellow and black truck right there in 5th.
All this racing allowing Ben Rhodes to start to stretch his advantage at the front. At this time, the driver out of Louisville, Kentucky will see 3 laps to go.
How many furlongs is that, Adam? The Kentucky driver?
I can't do the math.
I wandered around North Wilkesboro with Ben, and he's talking about how close he's been, how good this team is. Can he close the deal here in Charlotte as Carson continues to battle?
You know, Ben Rhodes the last few weeks has really struggled. 3 finishes outside the top 15. Uncharacteristic for a man that won the championship 2 years ago. But a win tonight puts him in the playoffs, and he can start thinking about title number 2. And now he just wants to get back to that white flag before we see a caution. And the way they're racing, we could see a yellow flag before it's all said and done.
How about that 4-way battle? Second.
This guy's wrecked behind us.
Yeah, there it is. He's making the same thing.
In the TV booth.
Look at white flag is out. Here it is for Ben
White
Rhodes.
flag is in the air. 1 lap to go.
As he tries to get his first win of the year.
Fuck Ben Rhodes, man.
E4 out back. That's a great feeling. You see the white flag, you got that kind of advantage. The caution comes out now, it doesn't matter.
Struggles lately, but he can forget about it. Man that won the title 2 years ago.
Ain't getting no fog for that. Fuck him.
Here he comes. Ben Rhodes, first win
Fuck
of the year.
Ben Rhodes.
Good flag. Good work right there, buddy. Good work there, bud.
Good job, buddy. You're the wheel man. Take care of your awesome. You won them for us. Got back with you.
What about that? Adam? 19 for the win. That's a great drive for that young man.
I think it was like 17th at the end of the first stage. Some great adjustments. You heard J. Rod Prince, the crew chief, said, "Pit crew, you got us some track position." And then Ben Rhodes took care of the rest.
It's his 7th career win. First time he's done it here at Charlotte. And the first time Ford is pulled into victory lane in NASCAR's backyard. That is hard to believe when you think about all the success they've had over the years.
And all the great drivers. That's a beautiful truck too, bright orange.
Denver's own RV. Motorsport has really brought a lot of new partners to the truck series this year.
That's a 44 win all time Motorsport as an organization. Good for third on the all-time list behind Kyle Busch Motorsports and Roush.
Look, a three-way tie right for third, not third by themselves.
Races this year, 9 different winners.
I love that stat, Adam. You can say that's music to my ears. That means when we crank these engines for a truck race, you have no idea who's going to win.
It's the second win for Thorsport. Joey Logano got it done on the dirt in Bristol, Tennessee.
Oh, he's going to give the thanks to the baby. That's beautiful.
We're going to give us a helmet. He said, you keep this. A nice souvenir on what's a real special race weekend here at Charlotte.
Look how happy Mom is. Special for that little girl, too.
You know, I guess I am kind of glad, though, that Ben Rhodes will never, like, move up into, like, the Cup Series and just ruin my fucking days there, you know? He seems like he's a Truck Series lifer.
At Charlotte, a Ford has now taken victory. Ben, you started 19th today. You almost had a 2-second lead there.
Like, how old is Ben Rhodes at this point?
Come to you today.
I don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't know. I didn't think we were that good in practice and didn't qualify the best. And here it came to life at night. Thank you.
He's 26, so I mean, I guess he's still good, but.
Awesome to see you here on Memorial Day weekend. Thank you all our armed forces, our service members, campers and RV. They've been with us this year, came on board, and I love nothing more to get them in victory lane. Oh man, I had so much fun. This is so much fun. You know, Charlotte is a track that we come to, Thorsport Racing. We're based in Sandusky, Ohio. We come to the North Carolina guy's house, and we like to win it.
Well, the fans are about to learn that you are now $50,000 richer, as well as the first winner of the Triple Truck Challenge. You are also secured into this championship, which sounds better.
I'll take the championship right now. You know what? The whole season is so hard to put together. It's unbelievably hard, and it's only gotten more difficult over the years. I started running this series in 2016, and I'll tell you, I feel like I keep getting better in every year, and so does the competition. And the harder I try, the harder it is to win a race. So a championship being locked in, I'll take that. The last 3 races have been so unbelievably hard on my team. We've been wrecked in the last 3, and haven't had very good showings because of it. We dropped in points from 2nd all the way down to like 6th. So I'll take the points. Thank you.
Your 9th different winner, Ben Rhodes. Congratulations. For Corey Heim, he led the most laps tonight with 49. And after the checkered flag, your crew chief, Scott Zipadelli, got on the radio. He said, man, don't be disappointed. It was a good night. What emotion are you feeling?
Yeah, I think, you know, me and the 42 and the 5 were probably the best trucks. I think, you know, the 99 just came along really strong. And once we got to second on that restart with the 42, it got put in the middle there. I really thought we had a shot at it, but it proves that...
Maybe you should give him fog just in case he fails post-race. Nah, fuck him. If he fails post-race, I'll post a video of fog. If he fails post-race. But yeah, at least glad I got to see this race, but not under the circumstances I necessarily wanted to. Like I said, I went home early because I wasn't feeling well. Went home early from work, but I mean, I would have enjoyed this race more if I was feeling better. But oh well. But tomorrow. Like, I don't think we're going to be racing tomorrow, but they moved up the start time to noon, so like 12:19 I think is the green flag. So I would be live at 11:45 in the morning for that. But like I said, I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to start raining at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, and just rains all day, literally all day, and it's Sunday all day. It's a damn shame. It's a goddamn shame. It really is.
Did you know that every new
But yeah.
Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or
That's where I'm gonna end this shit right here.
plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Fucking
Toyota. Let's go places.
yeah. I'll check in the morning, see how the weather is for Charlotte. I'll see like Twitter if we're planning on going at noon. If we're not planning on going at noon, I won't even go live until we do get like a green flag time. But yeah, I'm gonna end this shit right here. I want to thank you all for watching.